Hey everyone, and welcome back. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to set your own hours,
Hmm.
maybe work from home in your PJs even,
Oh, yeah,
but have a really well-paying job?
absolutely.
That's what we're talking about today.
That's it. Yeah, the on-demand world is exploding, and it's not just like driving for ride-sharing apps anymore.
Right, it's not just like gig work anymore.
Totally.
We're talking about high-paying, in-demand careers that are reshaping how we think about industries.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see how work is evolving.
Right.
These jobs were barely on anyone's radar a few years ago, and now they're projected to be the fastest growing part of the job market.
Yeah. So for today's deep dive, we're going to be looking at a report that broke down the top 10 on-demand careers.
Okay, awesome.
And some of these are going to surprise you, I think.
I'm sure.
Talking healthcare, finance, even influencers.
Wow.
So luckily, we have an expert here with us today to unpack what these careers really involve and how you can get your foot in the door.
Excited to break it all down.
Awesome. So let's kick things off with a career path that is so hot right now,
Cool.
software developers and engineers.
Yeah.
This report says this field is expected to grow a whopping 25% by 2032.
Wow.
That's wild.
That's a lot of code being written every day.
I can't even imagine. But isn't the market already pretty saturated?
It's true. There are a lot of software developers out there, but the demand is still so much higher.
Okay.
And it makes sense when you think about it. Software is in practically everything these days.
So Copley.
Your smart refrigerator, your car, even your toothbrush probably has code running on it.
Oh, for sure.
And as technology keeps advancing, the need for skilled developers will only continue to grow.
Right. But software development is such a vast field.
Yeah, for sure.
Are there any particular specializations that are super in demand right now?
Totally. We're seeing huge growth in areas like artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and cybersecurity. For example, did you know that the global AI market is projected to reach over $1.5 trillion
What?
by 2030?
That's insane.
I know, it's a wild amount of growth, and it translates into a massive need for developers who can build and maintain those AI systems.
Wow. So if someone's interested in getting into software development, they should definitely consider specializing in AI.
It's definitely a smart move. Specializing lets you develop a niche expertise
Right.
and become really sought after in a certain area.
And the cool thing about software development is that a lot of it can be done remotely, right?
Exactly. Remote work has become the norm for so many developers, which makes it a perfect fit for the on-demand world.
Right.
You can work from anywhere with a good internet connection.
No more commuting.
Exactly.
So how does someone actually break into software development? It just seems like a lot of code to learn.
Well, there are more resources available now than ever before.
That's good.
Online learning platforms like Coursera and Udemy offer a wide range of courses.
Oh, yeah?
From introductory programming to those specialized boot camps.
Right.
And a lot of these programs are really affordable, especially compared to a traditional college degree.
Yeah, those Udemy boot camps seem like a pretty good option. I've heard they can help you get job ready really quickly.
Yeah, they can be really effective.
Okay.
They offer a much more hands-on learning experience than typical online courses.
Cool.
And many of them focus on teaching the specific skills that employers are actually looking for.
So we've talked about the people who build the software.
Right?
But what about the people who make sense of all the data the software generates?
Oh, yeah, that's where data scientists and analysts come in.
Okay.
Data is everywhere, and we just keep getting more of it.
We do.
But raw data is basically useless unless you can pull meaningful insights from it.
Right.
And that's where data scientists shine. They're like digital detectives uncovering hidden patterns and trends that can help businesses make better decisions, improve their products and services, and even save lives.
Okay, so data science is about more than just crunching numbers.
Right.
It's about using data to solve real-world problems.
Exactly. And it's impacting every industry imaginable.
Wow.
In healthcare, data analysis is being used to develop personalized treatment plans, predict patient readmission rates, and even identify potential outbreaks of infectious diseases.
Wow, so we're talking about potentially saving lives with data.
Absolutely, we are.
I had no idea data analysis was being used in such impactful ways.
It's totally revolutionizing the way we approach problems in almost every field.
This report predicts that data science is going to grow even faster than software development.
Really?
A staggering 36% by 2031.
Wow.
But it seems like a really specialized field. Do you need a PhD to be a data scientist?
It used to be that way, but
Yeah.
things are changing.
Okay.
While a PhD is still really valuable, especially if you want to go into research or academia, there are many data science roles that are open to people with bachelor's or master's degrees,
Okay.
especially if they have strong skills in statistics programming and data visualization.
So what's the best way for someone to get started in data science?
Hmm.
Are there online resources like the ones for software development?
For sure, platforms like edX offer a wide range of data science courses from introductory statistics to machine learning.
Cool.
And then there's Kaggle, which is an amazing platform for getting hands-on experience.
What's that?
They host these data science competitions
Oh, cool.
where you can work on real-world problems and compete with other data enthusiasts.
So you can like test your skills and build your portfolio.
Exactly. It's a great way to learn by doing.
That's pretty cool.
Mm.
Okay, so we've talked about the people who build the software and the people who make sense of the data.
Right.
But what about the people who connect businesses with their customers online?
Oh, yeah. That's where digital marketers come in.
Okay.
In today's digital world, it's not enough to simply have a website or a social media presence.
Oh, definitely not.
You need to know how to use those platforms effectively to reach your target audience, build relationships, and drive conversions.
Right, and that's what digital marketers do.
Exactly.
So it's not just about posting cute cat pictures on Instagram.
No, definitely not.
Okay, good.
Digital marketing is a multifaceted field that covers everything from search engine optimization to content marketing to email marketing to social media advertising.
Wow.
It's about understanding your audience, creating compelling content, and using a variety of tools and strategies to reach them where they are online.
It seems like digital marketing is constantly evolving.
It is.
What are like some of the biggest trends right now?
One of the biggest trends is the rise of personalized marketing.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks to data analytics, businesses are able to collect so much information about their customers, and they're using that data to create really personalized marketing messages
Okay.
that are more likely to connect with people.
So those ads that like follow me around the internet,
Exactly.
that's personalized marketing.
Exactly.
It'd be a little creepy,
Things be a little creepy.
but I guess it works.
It's a really effective way for businesses to reach the right people with the right message at the right time.
So what kind of skills do you need to be a successful digital marketer? You need to be like a jack of all trades.
You definitely need to be adaptable and willing to constantly learn new things.
Right.
Because the digital landscape is always changing.
Yeah.
It's so important to stay up to date on the latest trends and technologies.
So you really have to love learning.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
But some of the core skills that are always in demand include things like strong writing and communication skills,
Oh, yeah.
analytical skills,
Makes sense.
creativity,
Okay.
and of course, a deep understanding of how social media and other digital platforms work.
So it's like a blend of creativity, analytical skills, and technical know-how.
Exactly. And a passion for all things digital definitely helps.
This report predicts a 10% annual growth rate for the digital marketing industry.
Wow.
That's impressive. So clearly there's a lot of demand for these skills.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the best ways for someone to break into this field?
Well, there are tons of great online resources available.
Yeah.
HubSpot Academy, for example, offers a range of free courses
Oh, cool.
on inbound marketing, content marketing, SEO, social media marketing, and more.
Awesome. And what about Google Digital Garage?
Oh, yeah. Google Digital Garage offers free certifications and a bunch of digital marketing skills.
Those are valuable, I bet.
They definitely give you a leg up in the job market.
Okay, so we've talked about software developers, data scientists, and digital marketers.
Mm.
But what about the people who protect our data and systems from cyber attacks?
Oh, yeah. Cybersecurity specialists.
They're like the superheroes of the digital world.
They definitely play a crucial role in keeping our data safe and our online lives secure.
Right. As our reliance on technology grows, so do the opportunities for cyber criminals to exploit vulnerabilities.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's true.
This report paints a pretty scary picture.
Yeah.
Cyber attacks are on the rise. Data breaches are becoming more common, and the stakes are higher than ever. It's true. We're seeing everything from ransomware attacks that cripple businesses to nation-state-sponsored espionage to sophisticated phishing scams that target individuals.
Scary.
And the cost of these attacks can be enormous, both financially and in terms of damage to a company's reputation.
So cybersecurity specialists are like the frontline defense against these digital threats.
They're the ones who build and maintain the systems that protect our data, identify and fix vulnerabilities, investigate cyber attacks, and develop strategies to prevent future attacks.
So they're the ones who keep us safe.
Exactly.
This report predicts a 35% job growth rate for cybersecurity specialists by 2031.
Wow.
That's incredible. So cybersecurity is like a career path with a lot of job security.
Absolutely. And the demand is only going to increase as technology keeps evolving and cyber threats become more sophisticated.
So what kind of skills do you need to be a cybersecurity specialist? It seems like a pretty technical field.
It definitely requires a strong technical foundation. You need to understand things like networking, operating systems, encryption, and security protocols.
So probably like a computer science degree is a good starting point.
It's definitely valuable, but it's not the only path.
Okay.
There are a lot of boot camps and online programs that focus specifically on cybersecurity,
Okay.
and they can teach you those practical skills that employers are looking for.
The report mentions a couple of resources for aspiring cybersecurity professionals.
Oh, yeah.
Cybrary and the SANS Institute.
Oh, yeah. Cybrary is a great platform for getting started.
Okay.
They offer a wide range of free and paid courses covering everything from ethical hacking to penetration testing to incident response.
And what about the SANS Institute?
The SANS Institute is a globally recognized leader in cybersecurity training and certification.
Oh, wow.
Their programs are a little more advanced, but they're highly respected in the industry.
Oh.
If you're serious about a career in cybersecurity, a SANS certification can open doors to some really cool opportunity.
Okay, so we've covered 4 of the top 10 on-demand careers so far. Software developers, data scientists, digital marketers, and cybersecurity specialists.
Yeah.
These are all fields that are experiencing like explosive growth and offer incredible opportunities for those who have the right skills.
Right.
But we've only scratched the surface.
Yeah, there's so much more to explore.
I know.
We haven't even talked about healthcare, finance, education, and the creative industries.
So much to talk about.
The on-demand world is incredibly diverse and offers something for just about everyone.
That's what's so exciting about this deep dive.
Right.
It's like opening a door to a world of possibilities.
Yeah, and the best part is that these careers are all about flexibility, autonomy, and continuous learning.
You're right, yeah.
You're in control of your own destiny.
Well, let's take a quick break here and come back for part 2 of our deep dive. Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of on-demand careers. We've already explored some pretty amazing fields like software development, data science, digital marketing, and cybersecurity. But there's still so much more to uncover. Ready to jump back in?
Oh, absolutely. There are still plenty of exciting careers to discuss.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk about a field that's been around forever, but is being completely transformed by technology healthcare.
Okay.
Specifically, we're going to talk about telemedicine.
Yeah, which really took off during the pandemic.
Hmm.
It's amazing to think that you can now see a doctor from the comfort of your own home.
It's a game changer for sure, especially for folks in rural areas or those with mobility issues.
Right.
Telemedicine is making healthcare more accessible and convenient for everyone.
Well, what kind of opportunities are out there for healthcare professionals who want to get involved in telemedicine?
Well, the most obvious is telemedicine physicians.
You know, they conduct virtual consultations, diagnose conditions, and even prescribe medication remotely.
Oh, wow.
But it's not just limited to doctors.
Right.
Nurses are playing a huge role in telemedicine, too,
Okay.
providing remote patient monitoring, education, and support.
That makes sense.
We're even seeing mental health professionals offering therapy sessions online.
So it's not just about replacing in-person visits. It's about expanding the ways healthcare can be delivered.
Exactly. And this shift is creating a demand for specialized skills.
Yeah.
For example, there's a growing need for healthcare professionals who are comfortable using telehealth platforms, who can communicate effectively through video calls, and who understand the legal and ethical considerations of practicing medicine remotely.
It sounds like telehealth is creating a whole new set of challenges and opportunities for healthcare professionals.
For sure, it's a rapidly evolving field, and those who are willing to embrace new technologies and adapt to new ways of working will be well positioned for success.
This report mentions a few resources for healthcare professionals who are interested in exploring telemedicine.
Oh, yeah.
The AMA Ed Hub and the Telehealth Certification Institute.
The AMA EdHub is a fantastic resource for physicians.
Okay.
They offer courses, webinars, and other resources specifically designed to help doctors integrate telemedicine into their practice.
And what about the Telehealth Certification Institute?
They offer a variety of certification programs for healthcare professionals who want to specialize in telemedicine.
Oh, cool.
These certifications demonstrate your expertise and commitment to this growing field, which can definitely make you stand out to potential employers.
So even if you're not a doctor or a nurse, there are still ways to get involved in telemedicine.
Absolutely. Think about all the technology that powers telemedicine.
Oh, yeah.
There's a need for software developers, data analysts, cybersecurity experts, and even project managers to help build, maintain, and secure these platforms.
Okay, so we've got tech jobs, healthcare jobs. Is there anything the on-demand world can't do? Speaking of which, this next career path is a fascinating blend of creativity, business savvy, and online marketing.
Okay.
Content creators and influencers.
Ah, yes, the rock stars of the digital age. It seems like everyone dreams of becoming a YouTuber or an Instagram influencer these days.
But isn't it all just about being pretty and posting selfies? Is there really substance to this as a career path?
Well, it's definitely more than just selfies.
Okay.
Successful content creators and influencers are skilled storytellers, marketers, and entrepreneurs.
Oh, wow.
They build loyal audiences by creating engaging content, connecting with their followers, and often by sharing their expertise on a particular topic.
It's about more than just being entertaining.
Absolutely. Many influencers are building successful businesses
Really?
by partnering with brands, selling their own products or services, and leveraging their platform to advocate for causes they believe in.
I can see how that would be appealing to a lot of people, especially younger generations who are comfortable online and want to forge their own paths.
It's definitely a career path that appeals to those who value autonomy, creativity, and the ability to connect with a global audience.
Okay.
But it's not all glamorous.
Right.
It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and resilience to build a successful career as a content creator or influencer.
This report mentions that the influencer marketing industry is projected to reach $22.2 billion by 2025.
Wow.
That's a lot of money.
It's a booming industry, and it's only going to continue to grow as more and more brands recognize the power of influencer marketing.
But with so much competition, how do you stand out from the crowd? What are some of the keys to success in this field?
It's all about finding your niche, building a strong brand identity, and consistently creating high-quality content that resonates with your target audience.
Okay.
And, of course, you need to be active on social media, engage with your followers, and build relationships with other creators and brands.
So it's a lot of work.
It is.
This report highlights a few platforms for those who are interested in learning the ropes of content creation and influencer marketing.
Yep.
Skillshare and Later.
Skillshare is a great platform for developing the skills you need to create high-quality content.
Okay.
They offer courses on everything from video editing and photography to writing and social media marketing.
And what about Later?
Later is a social media scheduling and marketing platform that focuses specifically on Instagram.
Okay.
It's a great tool for planning your content, analyzing your results, and managing your influencer marketing campaigns.
It seems like there's a real science to building a successful online presence.
There is. It's not just about luck.
Right.
It takes strategy, creativity, and a lot of hard work.
Okay, let's move on to a career path that's essential for any business that operates online.
Okay.
E-commerce specialist. I mean, we all shop online these days.
Oh, yeah.
Someone has to make sure those websites work smoothly and that our packages arrive on time.
Exactly. E-commerce is a massive industry, and it's only getting bigger.
It is.
E-commerce specialists are the ones who keep the wheels turning behind the scenes, ensuring a seamless and enjoyable experience for online shoppers.
So what exactly do e-commerce specialists do?
They wear a lot of hats.
Okay.
They might manage online stores, optimize product listings, analyze sales data, develop marketing campaigns, ensure smooth order fulfillment, and provide excellent customer service.
Wow, that's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
It sounds like they need to have a really diverse skill set.
They do. They need to be analytical, creative, tech-savvy, and have a deep understanding of the e-commerce landscape.
This report mentions that the global e-commerce market is expected to reach $6.3 trillion by 2024.
Wow.
That's a mind-boggling number.
It is. E-commerce is a global phenomenon, and the opportunities for skilled professionals are endless.
The report highlights a couple of platforms for those interested in learning the ins and outs of e-commerce. Shopify Academy and Alibaba University.
Oh yeah, Shopify Academy is a great resource for aspiring entrepreneurs who want to start their own online businesses.
Okay.
They offer courses on everything from building a website to managing inventory to fulfilling orders.
And what about Alibaba University?
Alibaba is a global e-commerce giant based in China.
Right.
Their university provides courses and training programs focused on international e-commerce strategies. So if you're looking to tap into the global market, Alibaba University could be a valuable resource.
Okay, so we've talked about online healthcare content creation and e-commerce. Now let's dive into a field that's a bit more abstract, but equally important.
Okay.
Blockchain technology.
Ah, yes, the technology that's powering cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and a whole lot more.
I have to admit, I still don't fully grasp what blockchain is all about. Can you give me the ELI5 version?
Sure, imagine a digital ledger that's distributed across a network of computers rather than being stored in a single location.
Okay.
This ledger records every transaction that takes place on the network, and because it's distributed, it's incredibly secure and transparent.
So it's like a shared record-keeping system that's tamper-proof.
Exactly, and that makes it ideal for a wide range of applications, from tracking supply chains and managing digital identities to creating decentralized financial systems and powering new forms of digital art.
Okay, that's starting to make more sense, but what exactly do blockchain developers do?
They're the ones who build and maintain the decentralized applications, or dApps,
Good.
that run on blockchain platforms. They write smart contracts, develop secure wallets, and create the infrastructure that powers this revolutionary technology.
This report mentions that the blockchain industry is still relatively nascent,
It is.
but it's projected to grow at an incredible pace. A ski AGR of 56.3% from 2023 to 2030. That's huge.
It is. Blockchain is still in its early stages, but it has the potential to disrupt almost every industry imaginable.
Wow.
And as the technology matures and more use cases emerge, the demand for skilled blockchain developers will only continue to soar.
So if you're looking for a career that's cutting edge, challenging, and potentially lucrative, blockchain development might be worth exploring. But where do you even begin to learn about this stuff?
There are some great resources available online.
Okay.
Ethereum.org is a good starting point for understanding the basics of the Ethereum blockchain, which is one of the most popular platforms for developing decentralized applications.
Okay.
And Consensus Academy offers more in-depth training programs specifically focused on Ethereum development.
It seems like there's a steep learning curve, but the rewards could be enormous for those who master this technology.
Absolutely. Blockchain is a field where pioneers and innovators can truly thrive.
All right, we've covered a lot of ground already, but we've still got a few more fascinating on-demand careers to explore. Let's take another quick break and come back for the final part of our deep dive.
Sounds great.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We've been talking about these incredible on-demand careers.
Yeah, a lot of ground covered.
We've journeyed through some truly innovative career paths already, from telemedicine to blockchain development, and now we're going to wrap up our exploration
Okay, sounds good.
of the top 10 on-demand careers. Are you ready?
Absolutely. I'm ready to finish strong. Let's go.
All right, let's talk about a profession that's near and dear to my heart, education.
Okay, nice.
But with a modern twist,
Okay.
we're diving into the world of online educators and tutors.
Oh, very cool. It's incredible how technology is breaking down those barriers
Right.
and making quality education accessible to anyone with an internet connection.
Yeah, this report highlights that the pandemic really accelerated the growth of online learning.
It really did, yeah.
But is that just a temporary trend, or is online education here to stay?
I truly believe it's here to stay.
Okay.
I mean, it offers so many advantages,
Right.
both for students and educators.
What are some of them?
Well, students can learn at their own pace from anywhere in the world and often at a much lower cost than traditional education.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And for educators, it offers flexibility, the ability to reach a global audience, and the opportunity to create some really innovative learning experiences.
So there are a lot of benefits.
There are.
This report projects a steady growth rate of 9.1% from 2023 to 2030 for the online education market.
That's pretty impressive.
It is. That's a lot of growth. So what are some of the specific roles that are emerging in this field?
Well, we're seeing a surge in demand for online course creators who can develop engaging and interactive learning experiences.
Right.
There's also a growing need for subject matter experts
Oh, yeah.
who can teach live online classes or provide one-on-one tutoring.
Makes sense.
And then there are the people who work behind the scenes,
Right.
developing the platforms and technologies that power online learning.
Yeah, so if you have a passion for teaching and you're comfortable with technology, there's a good chance there's an opportunity out there for you
I would agree with that. Yeah, absolutely.
in the world of online education.
And it's not just limited to those traditional academic subjects either.
Oh, right.
You can teach anything from cooking and photography to coding and business skills.
Really anything.
Anything.
That's so cool. The report mentions a couple of platforms that are particularly interesting.
Oh.
VIP Kit and Coursera.
Oh, yeah. VIP Kit is a great example of how technology is connecting educators with students globally. They specialize in connecting English teachers with children in China.
Oh, wow.
It's an amazing opportunity for educators to make a real difference in the lives of students from another culture.
That is really cool. And what about Coursera?
I've heard of that one.
I've actually taken a few courses on that platform myself.
Oh, cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
You have so many courses.
Yeah. Coursera partners with top universities and organizations around the world to offer a wide range of high-quality online courses.
Yeah.
It's a great option for students who are looking to expand their knowledge, gain new skills, or even earn a degree.
So whether you're looking to teach or to learn, the world of online education offers just incredible opportunities.
It does.
For personal and professional growth, it's truly empowering.
I love that.
Speaking of empowering, let's circle back to the tech world for a moment
Okay.
and revisit a career path that's crucial for creating a positive user experience online. UX/UI designers.
Oh, yeah. Those are the folks who make websites and apps.
Right.
Not only visually appealing, but also intuitive and easy to use.
Yeah. I'll admit I used to get UX and UI confused.
I think a lot of people do.
But now I understand that UX is all about the user's overall experience,
Right.
while UI focuses on the design of the interface itself.
Exactly. UX designers focus on things like user research information architecture and usability testing to make sure that users can easily find what they're looking for and accomplish their goals.
Right.
And then UI designers, on the other hand, they focus on the visual elements of the interface,
Okay.
such as the layout, the typography, the color scheme, and the interactive elements.
Yeah, and in today's competitive digital landscape, good design can make or break a company, right?
Absolutely. A well-designed website or app can attract and retain users, increase conversions, and build brand loyalty. A poorly designed one, on the other hand,
Right.
can frustrate users, drive them away, and damage a brand's reputation.
No one wants that this report suggests that the job outlook for UX/UI designers is really strong,
Okay.
with a projected growth rate of 13% by 2030.
Yeah, it seems like businesses are really starting to understand the value of investing in good design.
Yeah, they are. The report mentions a couple of platforms for those who are interested in learning UX/UI design. The Interaction Design Foundation and Figma.
Oh, yeah. The Interaction Design Foundation offers a wide range of online courses covering all aspects of UX design, from the fundamentals to more specialized topics.
Nice.
It's a great resource for anyone who wants to break into this field or deepen their existing knowledge.
And what about Figma?
Figma is a cloud-based design tool that's becoming super popular among UX/UI designers.
Oh, cool.
It's a really collaborative platform
Okay.
that allows teams to work together on design projects in real time.
That's awesome.
And it also offers a ton of resources and tutorials for those who are new to the platform.
So Figma is both a design tool and a learning resource.
It is, and it's a great way to get hands-on experience with the software that professionals are actually using.
Okay, we've covered 9 out of 10 of the top on-demand careers.
Wow.
Wow, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive.
We have.
It's been an incredible journey through the world of on-demand careers.
It really has. It's amazing to see how technology is creating new opportunities for people
Right.
to work flexibly, pursue their passions, and build fulfilling careers.
What's the biggest takeaway you hope our listeners will get from this exploration?
I would say the biggest takeaway is that the future of work is evolving rapidly, and the on-demand economy is at the forefront of that change. It's a world where adaptability, continuous learning, and a willingness to embrace new technologies are absolutely essential for success.
So for all of you listening out there, we encourage you to think about which of these career paths sparked your interest.
Yeah.
What skills could you start developing today to position yourself for success in this exciting new world of work?
It's exciting.
It is. It's a world of possibilities.
Right.
Remember, the future is yours to create.
Exactly. Embrace the possibilities and go make it happen.
That's a wrap on our deep dive into the top 10 on-demand careers. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time for another fascinating exploration of the world of work and learning.